ladies and gentlemen. So, the last thing I wanted to do real quick is I wanted to do a quick run through of... Where is it? What was I trying to show? Okay, so... the last thing I wanted to kind of run through with everyone is, so in the electric, there is one last team I really want to just highlight is, so we're going to do a pure electric team, and I want to do a quick showcase on Yanagi. So in this one, what we're going to do is, how we're going to run this Yanagi video, the first thing we're going to do is just run her on her best team, which I think that was not the way I do that. To kind of compare kind of where Yanagi works, where she does not work, especially in today's just current meta. We're gonna exit combat. Sorry about that. That was meant to update. So the first team I'm gonna run is going to be. We'll go right here. We're gonna do this, and then we'll do yes, deploy. We're gonna deploy. Oh, I needed. Okay, fine. We'll just do this team next. Ay, ay, ay.
Number 0, Andy.
Okay. So, 1, 2. Great. Let's move. Okay. So the first thing we're going to do is we're just going to run Yanagi with her, what I perceive to be her best team. And even funny in this one is that there's a resistance to ice. So it's going to be kind of like the Miyabi is still going to power through, which is, I think, just the funniest thing in the world. So we disorder. Kind of brute forces her way through this because this is the funniest thing in the world. Okay.
It's over.
Okay, alt. Okay, alt. Okay, alt.
Victory, the only option.
You can see.
Press the attack.
I'm done.
I see it.
Alright.
My blade is out. Resistance is futile. It's over.
Now we're going to do this for damage sakes.
There's no time to lose. Lose yourself in the music. A preemptive play.
Alright, 8 minutes 26 seconds. So we were at the 8-minute marker. Alright, so gonna beat 8 minutes. Now, for her next team, so this is a team that I have liked in the past. Ooh, so it's a pure electric team. This is where I've used Rena. So then we get rid of this, and then we go here.
Take me along.
We go here. One, and then I'll just pretend like that. Confirm. Okay. So now Rena, I have so Seth is just, he gives anomaly proficiency, which is good for Yanagi. All anomaly proficiency, the more you can give her, the better. And then we'll do this. Okay.
My turn.
Here to support.
Okay, that did not work out.
Back up here.
She got her shield on. Just gonna beat this guy.
You cannot stop me. Press the attack. Enemies
She's got the shield. She's got Rena's buff, so this is gonna hit pretty decently hard. this.
Fall into despair. In pursuit. Resistance is futile.
Okay, we'll just keep going.
Wow.
That reporting your grind.
This up and running. We'll do his ult. I actually really like Sap. I think he's probably one of my favorite 4-stars. Because I think he does his job very, very well. Right. I probably should have waited to get unit stuff back up, but that's okay.
Waste of time.
Right.
Surrender now.
Ready and
Rena.
waiting. See your heart
Yanagi.
You've had your chance.
Press the attack.
The one thing that's really nice about anomaly proficiency, it doesn't matter if it's really broken or not, you just do you.
Resistance is futile.
Now it's just, I just carried.
Don't be afraid. It
This,
won't
ult
hurt.
up,
Waste of time. Enemies
with
assessment.
everything up, which should probably do an immense amount of damage. Yeah. And that's it.
In pursuit.
Not the perfect showing, but got a job done. So was it, I didn't check the time. Let me just double check the time there. Give or take a few seconds. Let's see. What is the time? Show me the time. So it's a minute shorter, but again, it's still a minute faster than Sambi, which is pretty big. The other thing now, so the other team I wanted to show with this, so Rena works really, really well. The other team that does sometimes operate is this team, where you're just going to run her as a deeps, and then you use Kinyi to essentially just, keep them in the stun state. I mean, this works. Kinyi, I think for me, works a lot better for Vivian than anyone else. So just dodge that. And this. A lot of disorder procs. This team does work. It's just like a brute force electric team. So I mean, okay.
Face the consequences.
Get this up and running.
Here comes the
Okay. Again, we have a field time thing going on here.
Justice will prevail.
We'll do this.
No use resisting. Give them no respite. Enemy
And we'll
assessment
alt,
fixed.
skill.
Shall pay. Careful. Resistance is futile.
Your
Alt.
crime won't be forgiven.
Hold attack button to get the shield.
In pursuit.
Alright.
Back up here. Surrender now.
Right. And then
Justice will be served.
now I can get her back up and running. Get this going.
You've had your chance.
shock again.
Waste of
I do kind
time.
of like the brute force of this team, but we're seeing it's definitely not
Such
holding up to the
provocation.
exact
Don't go
same
unanswered.
level of damage that. And this has a lot to do again. While Kingy is really good, she
Surrender.
needs heal time. And that does, if you're hurting for like
Press the attack.
like right now, I don't really want to play her. I just kind of want to play Seth and
Waste of time.
Yanagi.
Seth, reporting in. Prepare. To
And
face
it's just
judgment.
clearly not as good, honestly speaking. Alright.
Here to assist. Justice
Okay.
is served.
Oh, pretty much it for right now.
Weak
Got.
spot
There
located.
we go.
Final warning. One.
Use resistance. Hit him where it hurts. Mind
Shield
and
up.
body.
Efficiency.
Waste of time. In pursuit.
Yeah.
Don't be hasty, young hooligan.
Alright.
Face the consequences.
I mean, the one thing about Kingy is that she does build up that stun gauge so incredibly fast.
We press on.
Justice will prevail.
No use resistance. Surrender. Such provocation.
Okay,
Don't
I
go
mean-
unanswered.
The last thing I did want to show is, so there's one last team I wanted to show. And I think this is her next kind of best team, besides, so there's a pure electric team. However, there is also, I'm going to show this. So we're going to do
Huh? Touch.
Bernice.
A mission.
Officer,
And,
let's fire it. Eradicate. Only the brave will win. That's
alright, so now what this team does, so this is pretty much just replacing Jane with, so instead of Jane, you use Yanagi, and it works just fine. I like Jane on this team a little bit more just because Yanagi likes to switch a little bit more. She's more of like a quick swap character. And
I'll handle it.
this team is known to be good, though.
Eyes open. Ready. I can take it. Time to heat things up. Surrender.
This just triggers the disorders, the fire. We'll just keep going from here. Okay,
Mind and
then we
body.
go back in.
Waste of time.
Do Bernice, get that ult up.
In pursuit. Yep. There's more to battle.
Ult.
Just glory. Surrender.
Alright. That be broken.
The brave
Caesar gets
fear
her
nothing.
shield back. Bernice does her fire damage.
One strike will suffice.
I actually like using this time to rebuild up Bernice's fire.
Such
And get
provocation.
the attack damage
Don't
on us.
go
Just, like
unanswered.
even the higher damages we get from this team.
Resistance is futile.
I think Bernice is just a really nice general support.
Yep.
for any kind of anomaly. I know Vivian kind of does the same thing. But this is why if you have Bernice, you do not need Vivian. It'd be pretty much exact. Like, it's just off field.
Surrender.
Like, you don't need more than one of these. Like, if we look 8 minutes, this is just shy of the,
Yeah. Let me share the loot.
okay, no, that was just shy of it. So we'll go back here, end combat. So you can see it pretty much is running essentially the exact same thing. Overall, does really good job at doing what it does. I think that's pretty much the only teams that I really wanted to run through with this is that Yanagi has a lot of very good options. Why I'm kind of just be cautious with time. Like, do you really need
Is the consequence. We really harmonize.
Vivian? I mean, if you want Vivian, pull for Vivian, right? I'm not going to tell you not to. But the thing is then you look at these teams and what you've got available to you, like that's already been out. If you don't have Bernice, then yeah, I say go for Vivian because you do need. If I think having one good anomaly proficiency team is very important for all forms of content. And that's pretty much just the one thing I wanted to show with this. And that's pretty much it for the video, folks. I hope that this was informative for you and helps. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, by all means, leave a comment. Have a great day, folks.